What is up, people? What is up, Legion? What is up, heathens? Rev Avi here, checking in live for the Magic Quarantine Talk, or for the Magic Talk, for our Freaky Friday Talk. I don't know, I've been doing this for like 3 years. Maybe I'm going out of my mind. I don't know. I'm just doing this for the love at this point. But what's up? I am here. Okay, I am here. We're going to talk about it. We're going to get into some stuff tonight, like we always do. Got my handsome face on camera for all of you to see tonight. Okay, hang on. Let me get my chair up. Might be a little low. Cool. So, I'm going to give people a chance to get on here like I always do. And then we'll jump into this thing. Hopefully I don't melt with this hot-ass light in my face. Let me actually aim that down some. Yeah, perfect. So, what's up? What's up, Martha? Number one. Checking in. What's up? Good to see you. Good to see you. Awesome, awesome. So, yeah, tag people if you're friends with them in the group, of course. Tag Izzy. I think Rhino's busy tonight. Tag Steven. Tag Amy. Tag all those people. So we can get them on here and have an interesting dialogue if we can. Tonight, I think I'm going to talk about flow. So I was kind of like, what are we going to talk about? And I asked people, like, what topics do, they want to cover and stuff like that. People never have really good topic suggestions, so I always just kind of wing it and come up with the topic, the live topics myself and stuff like that, and power through. So we're going to do that again tonight, and I'm going to offer you a topic that I feel is very, very important and is extremely overlooked. Okay. By the mass of practitioners out there, and that is flow. We're going to talk about flow tonight. Some people don't know what that is. We're going to talk about it in its totality, hopefully, at least as close to its totality as I can get in the time frame that we're going to be here, and try to get some understanding for everyone tonight, right? So I'm going to give people a couple of minutes. I see there's a couple of you on here. One is Brand, and the other is Martha. I'll give people a couple of minutes to get on here before I dive in, okay? So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. We're going to talk about flow, and it's such an important thing that it's just really it's crazy that people overlook this. Okay, it's crazy that people don't know that this aspect of the thing is important. Okay, and I'm going to touch on it. And it's in every part of magic, which is really what you need to understand. Okay, flow is not just about like for me, I'm involved in a lot of different kinds of flow arts because there's all different kinds, but it's not just about the props and stuff like that. It's not about that. Okay, like I've called myself a juggler and stuff like that, but the truth is flow crosses into martial arts, it crosses into magic, it crosses into spirituality, it crosses into the understanding of what's happening with your own mind and spirituality and the totality of what we're studying here. And she's ready. So let's talk about some of the toys before we get into the philosophy. This is my newest one, my newest and most favoriteest flow toy that I'm in love with. This is the Life Force Saber Pro. And let me get some of the light off of it so I can show you what. Yeah. But this is my smart Saber. Okay, it is the safest and most awesome contact saber that is available right now on the market, in my opinion. Some people say it's optional. I don't think it is. I think this thing is absolutely fucking amazing. I'm gonna try to not be all super bright on camera, but this is my newest thing. This is the lightsaber that is balanced for flow. It's perfect. I've been doing videos with it. This thing's a smart saber. It does infinite color change. It's amazing. This is my favorite thing in the world right about now, outside of my wife and kids, of course, right? But yeah, so I'm not gonna spend too much time on this, even though I want to. If I could, I would just get on camera and spin this thing around, and hopefully you guys would understand by me doing that. But that is not all the sum all be all, right? But those are available in my Etsy store, along with a lot of other fun, interesting flow toys. Like I'll have these flower sticks in there, which come with a set of hand sticks as well. But we'll have flower sticks in there. For those of you that don't know, these are also called devil sticks. We'll have those in there. We've got the standard stunt sabers, which don't have the cool buzzing sounds and all the extra bells and whistles, but you can still have light. You can still have a balanced saber, and you can still flow. Okay, we also are making Ultra Glow staffs. Let's talk about the toys. We're talking about the toys now. This is my personal Ultra Glow staff, Paisley design. I'm also going to be making some sabers with those. Shh, don't tell anybody. They don't know about that stuff yet. We're also making Ultra Glow staffs, which are perfectly balanced and intuitive staff-like weapons for spinning. Okay, so why spin? Why bother with any of this crap? Why are we talking about lightsabers and flow toys and all this stuff? What is flow? Let's start with that, right? We got a few people here. So, flow is the act or art of spinning a prop around in circles. Okay, it is really, that's all it's about. It's just the act of spinning a prop around in circles. Now, this is something that's practiced in a lot of different martial arts, and like I mentioned, juggling and circus arts and all different aspects. It's something that's been done by human beings for thousands of years. Okay, it's extremely fun to do, and there are great benefits. Let's cover some of those great benefits right now. Okay, the benefits of why you should be flowing, why you need to learn about flow arts and what it is, and why you should get up and do it. Okay, the first thing is flow arts is going to improve your mood. It's going to improve the way that you feel. It's going to improve your mood. It's going to make you feel better. It's a great way to deal with depression and sour moods. It's going to make you feel better. That's number one. Okay. Number two, it's going to improve your flexibility and your balance. Okay, it's going to improve your flexibility, your balance, right? Number three, it's going to improve your muscle strength and tone your fucking muscles. You're going to get a great workout if you're doing it effectively. Okay, now let's start to get into some of the hidden principles. Number four, it's going to balance the left and right sides of your mind if you practice it effectively. Okay, now this is something that a lot of people don't know about. Flow arts specifically involves doing something on one side and then also doing that same exact thing on the other side, literally mirroring that action. So if you spin something to the right, you then always spin that thing to the left. Okay, and that is the way your mind works, and that's the way the spirituality and magical understanding in demonism works. That's the way our spirituality works here. It's all about hemisync and balancing the two hemispheres of your brain. Okay, and flow art is going to give you a physical way to actually do that outside of just using metaphors and just thinking about, okay, I'm balancing I'm being calm and balancing my mind. Okay, outside of just doing it that way, now you're going to have something physical that you can do. Now, I teach this in the Life Force Power series with empty hands. You can do flow arts with empty hands, just using the inertia and momentum of your own body, and I teach methods of doing that as well. But it's really powerful when you understand of having you having a physical principle, a physical act to represent that spiritual principle that you're trying to understand. So when you go and you do something on the left side of your body, or with your left hand or your right hand, for instance, if you're right-handed or left-handed, whatever, you do it with your dominant hand first, then you have to do it with your non-dominant hand. If you've never done this before, okay, try to swing something around or even write with your non-dominant hand. Give it a try, and we'll see how balanced your mind really and truly is. Flow arts is going to teach you how to do something with both hands, to do something on both sides, and to understand duality for what it truly is. When people talk about as within, so without, as above, so below, this is that principle enacted. Okay, so that's one of the hidden, the super hidden and most powerful principle. Okay, number five. To me, that's the most powerful principle. Number five, benefit of flow arts. Okay, getting more towards the in-depth magic stuff. It's going to teach you how energy actually flows and works. So there's two energies inside of your body that we're concerned with when we're talking about raising Kundalini and getting in touch with your life force, right, and stuff like that. And we're talking about the masculine and feminine principles or energies or forces. Okay, these are literal things. Okay, so you're going to learn how to be gentle. And I don't know how many of you have actually watched some of my flow videos, but you're going to learn the concept of being gentle with something and also being very forceful with that same exact thing. Okay, so you learn the idea of pushing and pulling, and again, we're back to that principle of duality. Okay, so it's going to teach you how energy actually works. how it actually flows and how to shift it, because true magic and causing something to happen in accordance with your will is not so much about living in an imaginary world where you pretend that something is happening or is going to take place because you just want it to. It's really about understanding how to shift things in the world so that they line up with what you want them to. Okay, we're trying to shift the way people feel. We're trying to shift reality. We're shifting real things to put them in line with the things that we want to manifest. Okay, and that's what magic truly is about. So, for instance, understanding that someone could be in a certain emotional state. Okay, they could be totally calm or whatever, and then you show up and you make them excited. Okay, you make them feel how you want them to feel. That's truly what this is about, is being able to shift the current into what you want it to be. That is true sorcery, and that is true magic. And flow arts is going to teach you specifically how to understand that principle. And it's going to teach you on a physical level, because if you get something like one of these Ultra Glow staffs, okay, and you start to do just the most basic spinning act, and I don't have a lot of space in here in front of my desk to show you, but if you try even the most basic spinning act, if you don't focus and keep it steady and keep it slow and keep it smooth, and you think that you got control and you know what's going on, which is what a lot of people do in the world, the staff is going to teach you very quickly that you don't know shit when it whacks you on the fucking head. And that's where flow arts becomes a disciplinary art. You learn, wait a minute, maybe I don't understand quite the flow as quite as well as I thought I did, okay? And you learn how to do this on both sides and understand, start to understand the duality of it, okay, truly. So flow arts is very, very special, and a lot of people should be practicing it. Now, in the Eastern cultures, it's known as Tai Chi. Qigong is another breathing sort of flow art that people practice, but it's the same principles of understanding that round moving energy with your breath, okay? But we're still dealing with the idea of making circles, right? This is all about circles, and because that's what this reality is spherical, is circular, right? We're dealing with understanding circles here. So when you start to get into the flow arts, it teaches you that in depth. You start to balance yourself realistically in life, okay? Not only are you getting great exercise and working out, because trust me, you're going to bust a sweat. I know you guys probably saw I was sweating when I first got on camera. It's not just because of the lights. It's because, of course, like always, I'm swinging stuff around and doing flow all day long. I can't help it. It doesn't matter where I'm at. Like, I work at places. Literally, people pay me and be on the clock, and I'm doing flow stuff with anything. With everything. It's in me, okay? I can't get away from it because it is the way that my reality functions. I'm on that frequency, and I can't really stress that enough, other than to actually be around people. You have to be around me to really understand the concept of me flipping shit around all day, and having that sort of reaction to stuff and being able to catch stuff. As a juggler, you have to see it and experience it firsthand. So for those of you that don't know what flow arts are, please look into it. If you haven't tried a martial art or Tai Chi or breathing exercising or something like that, it's time to get into it. Exercise is important. For those people that call themselves occultists, but they're sort of sitting around and not being active and not taking action and not doing anything, not breaking a sweat, and, you know, they're like, you know who they are. You know, can we be truthful here, or you want me to sugarcoat it? I mean, people are overweight. They're just in front of computers talking shit from their keyboard, not accomplishing anything in the real world. They're not, okay? They're just talkers. We're talking about people that really want to learn what's going on out there. This is not my information, okay? This is not my information. I don't own this information. I'm just sharing the stuff that is channeled from source, okay? This is older than me. Okay, serpents and staffs and spinning the staffs around and all this sort of idea is before me. Okay, I just channel it through, and I'm sharing this information with you to try to help people gain understanding and grow spiritually. Okay, and flow arts is indeed an important part of that. And another thing is it has a lot to do with like scheduling. So here's the thing. So, and let's get back to the real and the core, right? It goes back to like scheduling. Like people don't understand why scheduling is so important. it's cool to be like sort of nonchalant and not have a schedule, but scheduling, is specifically schedules you don't like, and this has to do with making them yourself. We're not talking about the ones that other people give you, because those do the same thing, but it's benefiting someone else and not you, right? But if you make a personal schedule that you are comfortable with, like, I'm gonna get up at 6 o'clock. Okay? No, I don't have to. No, I don't fucking want to. But I'm getting up at 6 and I'm going to do this stupid thing. Okay? Or this thing. It doesn't have to be a stupid thing. But we're going to do this thing at 6 o'clock every day because I'm setting this schedule. And then you stick to it. It does a weird thing where it reprograms your mind, okay, and breaks you out of the norm. Okay, it makes you uncomfortable. The minute you get comfortable, you put yourself inside the box, and you can't think outside the box. You have to be uncomfortable in order to realize that you're experiencing growth. Growth is uncomfortable. Think about it. When you're a kid and then you make it to adolescence, and then you're becoming an adult, that shit hurts. Your muscles ache. I mean, you're growing, you're changing. Growth hurts. Okay, so when you become uncomfortable, that's how you know that you're experiencing true growth, that change is actually happening, that something's taking place. And so setting a schedule, like I said, that is off and sort of uncomfortable for you is very beneficial. It can help you grow as a human being, okay? So setting a flow schedule, that whether it's in the morning or in the evening or whenever you can, and sticking to it. Said, okay, this is the time I'm going to do my moving, because flow is nothing more than moving meditation, okay? Which is 6 is where I was going. That's what 6 is. Flow is nothing more than moving meditation, okay? It's meditation while you're moving, so you get to be in the meditation instead of just trying to wait for some type of meditative state to occur. You can force it to occur, and it's going to teach you how to do that, okay? So with that said, I'm going to open up for some questions. Okay, I've rambled on for like 20 minutes. I see people out there, Carlos and all you guys. I see some people dropped out also. But that's all good. I mean, hopefully my point strikes it home and hits home with people. You really understand the importance of the flow arts and why I'm so adamant about it, why I do it every single day. I don't skip a day. Spend every day if you can. And like I said, make it it's going to be uncomfortable. I mean, I want to do it. There's going to be days where you whack yourself with the stick and you're like, fuck this, ouch, and you just power through, okay, and do it and stick to your schedule and watch the results. Okay, it's the same thing with any type of magic. It doesn't matter if you're trying to conjure spirits. People talk about, I'm conjuring the spirit of whatever. Most of these people are full of shit. They sit there and they light the candles in the dark and they talk to themselves for 2 seconds. And that's good enough. Okay, that's their ritual. It's talking to themselves for 2 seconds. They don't say, they don't have any doubt. They don't have any confirmation. There's no realism. There's no science. They're not going, maybe that didn't work. And I don't feel like the spirit actually tried. Let me try again tomorrow. Let me try again the next day. Let me try this for 6 months straight and see if a spirit actually pops out of this fucking mirror. Let me try this for 4 or 5 years consistently while studying the different spirits of the Goetia and really see if I can conjure something. People don't go to that extent. They just talk. Okay? People don't go to that extent. I've had a copy of the Goetia since I was 13 years old. Okay? And that's going to give you a ballpark range. That's more than 20 years of constantly trying to see if a thing is what it is. And so to study something that in-depthly, to really try and manifest a thing, okay, you have to understand that you're going to learn something about that thing. The more you do something, the better you get at it, right? It's not about just doing it once and believing it. It's about repetition. If you keep trying it, even if you fucking sucked at saying the magic spells the first time, you're going to figure it out eventually, right? You're going to accidentally do it perfect one time, because that's the inevitable of doing something repetitive, of ritual. Ritual means repetition. Okay, so can you set a schedule that is not what you want it to be? It's uncomfortable from what your norm would be. Okay, get up and jog, get up and work out, get up and flow. Okay, get your energy and your blood flowing. Okay, can you stick to that schedule and actually do the thing? Okay, that's what this is about. And you can attach your spirituality to anything. It doesn't have to be burning candles in the dark. For me, it's the various props that I spin around when I'm moving, and I'm whether it's fighting an imaginary enemy in my mind, or just getting the workout, or trying to balance it, or doing some trick that I'm trying to develop, or whatever it is. It's always about bettering myself and sticking to a schedule of discipline, okay? Of self-discipline. You have a spiritual discipline that you're sticking to, okay? And that's what it's truly about. All right, so I'm going to open up for some questions and stop rambling. I see there's some people here. And let's see what you guys have to say. Any questions about anything? What do you guys think about the Obscura? I did the last live, I think, was with the Obscura, which is right behind me. I keep it on my desk at all times because I know the power that it holds. Okay, other people might think, oh, that's a stupid little thing. Why would I pay $50 for that? But those of you that know about the principles of Hermeticism and know about, the Hermetic laws and stuff, know what this is. You know, you can sit here and talk to the universe and it'll answer. The universe answers. Everything is alive. The air, let me tell you something else that I sort of skipped over. I'm going to put the Obscura down. Let me tell you something else. So there's 4 elements, right? There's 4 elements in magic. We talk about the 4. Everybody knows about the 4. The 4 elements, the 4 directions, right? The sacred 4. No one ever stops to... excuse me, but no one ever stops to really think or consider if these things are genuinely alive. The 4 elements are alive. We're talking about the earth being alive. Okay? What if the earth is alive and it's not so much about, you thinking that you're running anything or being that important. The truth is that you exist because of the earth and not the other way around. If you get what I mean, the earth is what's important because it's alive, right? And then also the air is alive, right? The sylphs in the air are alive. The air is alive. This is an ancient principle. The water is alive. Do you talk to the water? I talk about these principles in Samhita Diorum a bit, about how you can put positive energy into water and change what the ice crystals look like. Because water is alive. You can make it feel like shit and you'll drink shitty water, or you can make it feel great and you'll drink great water. Because you're magic, because everything is alive, okay? And you can affect it. The fire is alive, okay? Most people don't think about this stuff in that way, but this is a very ancient principle of treating things in that way and demonizing it, right? Demonizing it, giving it essence and giving it life and bringing it life in the same way that you're magic and something gave you life, okay? So this is the same concept. But it's weird that people don't think about the 4 elements and things in that way. And I like to think that the force or the Lucifer essence, the magical spiritual energy that we're all trying to tap into, the Kundalini, the Uraeus, you can call it whatever you like, Chi, life force, it is alive, okay? And it is responsive and can respond to you. So when you feel doubt about yourself, it knows you're doubting, okay? Because it's alive. Okay, it knows you're doubting. It knows what you're going through. It's like, look, you have to do this self-growth thing. I can't do it for you. Okay, and when you can tap into me, then I will share my secrets with you. It's that sort of thing. Okay, it's that sort of thing. It's alive. Okay, everything is alive. So I'm gonna open up for some questions, and like I said, see what you guys have to say. What's up, Izzy? I just saw that you're here. Cool that you like the Obscura. They're very affordable. I didn't make them all crazy price like like most of the $150 rug that has a star on it, and it's like, ooh man, $150 for a rug with a star on it, and then you get it to your house and you're thinking, ooh, it's so special because it's this specific star rug, and it's just another rug with fucking pentagram on it, and there's nothing special about it at all. I'm just keeping it real with you guys, okay? You can make something sorely overpriced, and they do this in the occult world. They overprice shit. And they just don't have a need to. Okay? But awesome that you like the Obscura. They're in the Etsy store. Everything's in our Etsy store. There should be a link in the chat. I don't know if I can post one while I'm here. So, you look around. You know where it's at. I'm sure you guys know where it is. Okay, so, with that said, I think I've been on almost 30 minutes. Like 26 minutes. So, like I said, I'm open up for a few more questions. Shoot them in there if you got them. And if you want to talk about flow, whatever, ask your questions and I will answer them. Also, I want to get the video, voice chats and video chats going again, okay? Especially since I'm getting more people that want to actually start flowing with me. I will start teaching classes. If you guys want to link up with me, I'll go on video. I'll show you all the moves and stuff that I do. I'll teach you guys how to flow, okay? It's a great skill to pick up. It'll keep you young longer. Body in motion stays in motion, okay? Izzy, have you no comments? Just spinning while watching. I have no comments. Just are you spinning your staff while watching? Izzy has a staff for me. Just got it today, so I hope you're liking it. Matter of fact, it is. Brand took it to work. She has your match ticket to work. The only one I have on the Ultra Glow is the Paisley. But Izzy has one of our staffs, and it's starting to flow. So yeah, I mean, I highly recommend it. They're not expensive. It's not expensive to get started. If you know where a hardware store is, just go in there, get a wooden dowel. They're $6. Get some fucking duct tape, tape it up so you don't get splinters in your hands, and get busy. It's that simple. We offer some specific ones and better designed ones with more expensive stuff on it, but that's how we all started. We started with dowels from the fucking hardware store that were with duct tape on them. So you can start with that. I learned from Michelle C. Smith, and so you know, she's one of the best staff spinners in the world. Okay, we can teach you guys and get you guys flowing. Okay, I just want the skills to be as accessible to everyone as possible, and for people to be more healthy and more active, because that's what we need. The other secret principle, now I'm waiting to build up to this, is the seventh principle. Okay, our seventh principle, our seventh secret of flow. Okay, is this one? It is the best social secret there is. Okay, for making friends, for linking up with people you never met before. The minute you go out and you're able to do these cool tricks with a staff, or you just light up a lightsaber and you're out there swinging around, you're gonna make so many friends. That people, you're not gonna like them all. They all not gonna be your friends, but you're gonna meet so many people, so many new people, and be like a social butterfly. Okay, people are gonna be like, you have to. That was the coolest thing I've ever seen. Just understand that flow is a way to be very social and connect with others. Which connecting with others is what true magic is. It's all about interaction with others. Okay, without that, there is no magic. That's how we make things manifest. Okay, so with that said, guys, much love, and I will see you guys in the next one.